Alrighty, hello. Hello. Let's see. Who is here? Malik, hello. Funzy. Good evening. Hinker, hello, good afternoon. One Drunk Man, hello. Latamkis, hola. Uterus hello, my friend. Peaches, good morning. Pogert, feels early? It is early today. I am still caught indoors, so I did start early on purpose. I do have something going on later today. Have like a meeting scheduled, so yeah. Ankit, hello. Alfred, I'm getting pinged. Admin abuse. Okay. Unemployed pudding. Dream 40% right there. We'll see. I actually I'm coming in with completely no expectations at all. So I'm excited to try it out. I don't get to build smaller layouts often, like smaller form factor stuff. Basically anything under 60% I am not super acquainted. Like I've tried a variety of them, but not like super well acquainted with all of them. So I mostly just admire from afar. I have a couple, yeah. So I imagine it will be kind of a similar experience to, like, I don't know, maybe like the Equinox or something like that. Wrath 127, welcome. Mason, hello. Thank you for distracting from work with stream. How's work? Static Age 40s gang rise up. Oh, let's go. So are we expecting a lot of 40s folks today? Also, DD, hello. How are you? Paris, are you excited to get an everyone ping on the 40 server? Oh. Ah, I see. That's where it comes from. Okay, I see. RKMX01, hello. Welcome. 40 at 4 o'clock, coincidence? I think not. I thought about that. I actually was thinking, oh, maybe I should start at 4:40, so that it's like 40's o'clock kind of thing. But, you know. DD boards go to with sauce? Let's go, the secret sauce, eh? Anna, hello. Upas, hello, welcome. Good, thanks for doing the build. Slightly nervous? Oh, I don't know why you should be nervous. I don't see the reason to be nervous. If anything, I think I think I'm nice. Appa yip, oh my god, hello. Apologies. Hello, thank you so much for the raid. You came in just the right time. We're just getting started. Stipulot KB. Oh, we have a celebrity, a Stalking celebrity, so to speak. Stipulot, welcome. If you don't know who Stipulot is, Stipulot also develops some Toper PCBs. I've seen their GitHub. I've seen some of their work out there. I know that they're working with a bunch of people. So pretty exciting to see someone on the PCB side as well. Also, Appa, hello. How's it going? If anything, I think you're handsome. Thank you. Droke. Whoa, hello. What's up? Hello. Emerade, hello. Hope you're doing better from the cold. I am doing better. I still have a mild cough. I think you can kind of tell from my my voice. It's definitely not like 100%. It's definitely better than last week. Unfortunately, I still tested positive today, so I have to still isolate. People said, someone who is in the medical field that I'm well acquainted with told me that they tested positive for like 2 weeks, so sounds about right. So hopefully by the end of this week, I'll be ready to get back to work and stuff. But I mean, I still have stuff to do, so. What board is this? This is the Juby. This is the Juby, and the one that we're building today is called the DD-40 by dededecline. Jim, hello. Hope you had a nice weekend and are feeling better. I indeed had a good weekend. I pretty much just spent the weekend tending to somebody else who also had COVID. And so yeah, most of my weekend was just spent chilling and take some work if I could, but for the most part, just resting and taking it easy and spending most time indoors. You know.
You 40 goos always kill me because it's like you come up with a funny idea for a keyboard meme product and then someone spends actual effort mocking it up or making a CAD model and then someone decides to actually make it and you spend real money on it because nobody had the sense to just say this is actually stupid somewhere along the way.
Nacho, thank you so much for the 16 months. That was a very, very long copy pasta
Nice
that
copy
actually
pasta.
Was said in full. That's I was actually waiting for GLaDOS to cut off at the "this is actually" and then cut off. That would have been pretty funny, but it actually said the whole thing. Wow. Thank you, Nacho. Thank you, Upas, for the 24. Oh, 2 years. Damn. Anyway, Yagi says you can stay positive for quite a while, depends on where you live, but most places don't isolate based on test results. Yeah, that's true. I isolate based on test results mostly because the people I work with have kids, and you know, even if they do get the vaccine, I just don't feel right being there. Even though I probably don't present, you know, health concerns anymore. I personally would not be any. I don't want to be close to somebody who has, you know, kids and they can get exposures because they always get it worse with illnesses like that. So, gotta run errands, but have a good stream. Thank you so much, Appa. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the text to speech is great, isn't it? Is the audio lagging a bit? It might lag a little. Like you might hear the audio maybe slightly delayed because of the noise filter, but maybe I'll actually take off the noise filter because I don't have a background fan running. So I'll actually run it without the noise filter. How about that? I think that's probably better. All right. So let's get started. Oh, I guess let's first get started by unboxing something that I just got in the mail. So my friends over at RME Universe, if you know them, were very kind in sending out one of their new desk pads, and so we'll check that out. So here it is, completely sealed from RME. So is this one of the new desk pads that they just released? It's the same size as almost pretty much every desk pad out there. So let's open it up. The DD-40 has space for 4 artisans. Of course, you tell me that, and nobody else, right? If I turn off the low latency mode, the audio will be in sync. Oh, maybe that's because I have low latency mode. I don't know. It's weird with the whole Twitch thing. Okay, that's pretty much it in the box. How was the new Juby, by the way? Did it manage to catch a stream? The same as the old Juby. The design hasn't really changed. One new difference is just that it's produced by Salvin. I mean, there are like small minor differences on the new Juby. For example, the feet. There's now like the machine marks kind of thing on the weight. This is made out of steel. But the internals are pretty much the same. Same port location, same layout. And I don't know. I mean, maybe there are some minor things that like if Pono were here could point out, but I don't really see anything else. At least as far as usability goes, it's pretty much the same. Yo, friendship, hello. I used to think that copy pasta was funny, but now I own an Aero cluster and a keyboard with 3 numpads. Oh my god, that's crazy. Translating from Pepega terms, this 40 looks very good. I just finished my first build last night, now learning how to touch type. The hype is real when I have an artisan display and multiple artisans before fully building my first kit. It definitely is kind of hype. You know why? Because you're excited for how it's going to look. And so when you get your keyboard, you're like, oh, I can't wait to build it because I know what it's going to look like. Alright, so this is a new deskpad from RØDE. It looks like it's your standard, oh shit, I think this might be 3mm stick. But it's actually rolled up pretty nicely. Pretty busy deskpad, as you can see. This comes in gray, and it basically is like this assembly thing, sort of, where they kind of show like this universal, like, you know, like they show like all the parts, switch, style, like lube station, switch opener, lubricant kit, stabilizer, like, you know, PCB, like all the parts to like different boards, battery, which is uncommon in the first place. At least they caught the 3.7 volts thing okay. 250 mAh, I'm not sure about that, but that's a very small battery. That's only 500 milliamp hours. It's just very small. And then let's see, screw tray and brushes. It's very busy. There's a lot going on. There's a few little inserts of RØDE, like there's this like RØDE logo keycap. There's a few of the sculpts, the Sirius and the Bull. That's the Felix, Ursa X, Void Walker over here. But yeah, pretty neat. 60% aluminum mechanical keyboard plate. Okay. The outlines look standard poker layout. PCB support. It does not support full backspace. And it has fixed right shift. And it has fixed step caps lock? Well, that's kind of poggers. But somehow it supports split left shift for ISO, which is a little bizarre. And split bottom row. just little funny things. And yeah, the pipe location is not right. Yeah, this should be a little bit closer to here. Actually, wait a second. What is going on with this enter key? Is this like a 1U enter or something? Actually, wait a second. What the heck is going on here? Okay, yeah, this is kind of weird. What is this layout here? Okay, well, I'm not gonna get too picky, but it technically isn't right. I guess the rest is fine. I mean, well, random things, but it looks good as far as the printing is concerned. It's pretty crisp. I see the letters don't have any like weighting differences. Like I can actually read the text on this without noticing any, you know, any printing issues. And it does look like they proofread everything that I can see, at least. Yeah, it looks like it was proofread for the text. Okay, well, that's cool. Why is the keycap puller so tiny? It's how you use it. Oh boy, yeah. Anyway. Gnarly Charlie, hello. It's not even split backspace. The keys are tight. Oh, you're right. Look at this. It's kind of weird. Yeah, the spacing is kind of weird, isn't it? Wait, are you saying this is a 60? Oh, is this a 65? Oh, is this a 65? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna. Wait, no, it's not. It's supposed to be a 60%. Anyway, whatever. All right, let's get started with the build. Definitely not a design I would expect out of an artisan maker. So it definitely is for a market of folks, like an audience that maybe follow RØDE by, you know, consequence of whatever exposure on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it might be, and then, you know, they might have gotten interest in keyboards and they're like, I want this blueprint like design for a deskpad. They have it, so I'm gonna buy one, I imagine. But, you know, Alright, so we have some cherry clip-ins, our gaskets here, daughter board, and cable. We have our aluminum plate and PCB. Comes with built-in SMD RGB LEDs, from what it appears. And here we have our board. So this is the DD-40. Looks very clean. This comes in E-white for today's build. And this one is in the HHKB blocker style. As you can see, this is what it looks like. And before we forgot something, hopefully not, Upas. There is DD's logo. Very clean. They did a great job with the seam. It's a very intentional seam, as you can see. It's a very, very intentional seam on the case. It is a two-piece case, by the way. So it is bolted with 8 screws here. Or 7 from what it seems. I probably have spares, so it's fine. Okay, so let's get started. So today we have some Gateron Mizu linear switches. We have our gaskets here and stabs. We only need 2 stabs today, so this will be a fast build, relatively. Let's first get started with testing the PCB. How about that? With a design like this, you can't tell that 40s is for space saving anymore. Weightless board? Yes, weightless indeed. It does not have a weight. It's still shorter than a 60. Yeah, I mean, if I can, you can just compare it to standard 60%. Like, I mean, not including the bezels, right? It is still shorter than a 60 because it just covers this, and then even with the extra cluster, it's up to here, which, as you can see, it's a bit shorter than the 60%. Anna, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. But yeah, the macro column definitely makes it look longer, but it is a bit still shorter than the 60, from what it appears. I'm assuming this is already pre-flashed, but if it's not, I think Upaz is in the chat, and I think DD is also in the chat, so I can always ask. But I'm just gonna test it with switch hitter. He's not reading the chat. What? Careful with those top-facing LEDs. Oh, it's fine. I'm already used to it. I've had a lot of top-facing LEDs before. It's a little bright, but it could be worse. Farmeth, hey man, how are you? I'm doing alright, thank you. Should be flash in vial? Let me know if not. Okay, I can check vial. Oh wait, do I need to update my vial thingy? Hand placement was clutch. No flashback today. It was intentional. Just kidding. It was not intentional at all. It was absolutely not intentional, but does vial update automatically? Do you guys know? Oh, there's vial web now. Start vial. Interesting. Cool. Oh, there you go. It showed up. Okay. Connected via no. Hit refresh. Where's the refresh button though? Well, okay. I don't know. Should be fine. Point is, it detects the computer detects the PCB fine. So that's escape, and then that's the QWERTY row here. Up to P. That's backspace. Enter. And that's the ASD row with semicolon included. Shift. That's tab. Up to, oh, we get up to, we get the full punctuation on the bottom. That's right shift. I'm assuming that's a function key somehow. Wait, no. What is this key for? Oh, that's for wing keyless layout stuff. I see. And then I'm assuming these are space function keys of sorts. Yeah. Okay. Alt. That's probably for wing keyless. And then these are F-row stuff. Yeah. There we go. Cool. I can figure out the programming in a bit. Let me actually double check. Yeah, alright. LED's looking like a radioactive slug through the camera. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Wait, so I do have the most recent file installed, so that's kind of odd that it... Am I supposed to have like a file for it? For it to show up on file? Or something? Because I click refresh and it doesn't show up. Oh, do I need to side load a JSON file? You shouldn't need a file, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the PCB is detected by my device manager, like on my computer. But when I hit refresh, it doesn't show up. Like on the file window. Like I can show you my file window, hold on. Like that. Hit refresh? Yeah, I just did that. Refresh. Are switches actuating? Yeah, they are. So everything's working. It's just not showing up on the programmer. Nothing to drop down? Yeah, nothing to drop down. Maybe not a vial hex? Yeah, that's possible. Maybe it's just QMK'd right now. That's my thought right now. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, just send me a file and I'll re-flash it. Easy. Doesn't matter. Not in a rush. So, all right. So this HHKB style one comes with 2 places for stabilizers, and if you have checked out the GB or the IC page, you can see the layouts. But basically, it supports here. Let's see. Bottom row HKB plate layout is going to be this. Let's see. 1.25, 1, 2, 2.25, 1, 1.25. Cool. All right. So just to get the placement right, it's gonna be something like 1.25, 1, and then here are the other ones. All right, cool. Gotta love last minute firmware grumpiness. It's not too bad as long as it you don't have like a dead bootloader or something like that, you know. There was a time I was working with one of those what what controller was that? It was like one of the big ones. I forget what it was. It's not yours. It was not the. Oh yeah, it was one of the 1890 USB, like 1287 or 1286 or whatever. And no, 32A was fine. And that one like just straight up just lost the bootloader. Like I had to ISP flash it, and I was like, why do I have to do this? It was working fine, and then it just lost the bootloader. I was like, okay, alright, cool. So I bought an ISP flash thing from like, what was that, SparkFun? I mean, it was pretty easy. Got hit by a solar flare, yeah. EMP. I had a couple boards where Windows kept assigning the wrong drivers to the device. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Windows and drivers, man. Oh my god, it's so weird sometimes. Okay, one thing I've like haven't had good luck with, as far as Windows and drivers are concerned, is Bluetooth connection. Or actually, not even drivers, just like connection in general. It's like. Yeah, 32A should be fine. Zadig does help, yeah. But I haven't had the need to just, you know, do that and it'll like just like work. But yeah. Yo, Diego Chanyang or Yifang for fruit tea? I have no preference between the two. I actually don't know the distinction too well, so I will abstain from choosing one or the other. I'm not gonna pretend I know. Bluetooth does not exist on Windows. I refuse to believe it. Even if it does, the next time you turn on your computer, it doesn't. Yeah. Bluetooth is a whole different beast with Windows. It's just it's just finicky. Is what I ultimately figured. Schrodinger's Bluetooth. Yeah. For some reason, my audio devices work fine with Bluetooth, okay? Like, I have had my, like, headsets or, like earbuds, like the wireless ones, work fine. But for other devices, like other peripherals, for some reason, Bluetooth, especially, like, input devices in Bluetooth, I've had issues with frequently. And I don't know. Yeah, so see, headsets are fine with me, but not input device for some reason. Like keyboards. And sometimes even mice. Mice rarely. I think for mice I'm kind of spoiled. I just use the built-in Logitech receivers. The USB ones, because those just straight up have no issues. Like, I've never had a single issue with a Logitech USB receiver ever in like 10 plus years of using Logitech mice. I've never had issues with Logitech receivers, but for some reason Bluetooth is kind of finicky, specifically on Windows. Macs are fine. Macs I just never have issues when it comes to Bluetooth. Logitech USB receivers are not Bluetooth. Yeah, I believe they're not. They're just like wireless communication, but not Bluetooth. They have their own communication. Like, basically you use them when you don't want to rely on Bluetooth, or when you just enjoy using them better. The Lightspeed receivers receive always, yeah. Logitech wireless protocol custom PCBs would rock. So OpsMidge, I'll tell you a fun fact. You guys know that board, what's that called? Uni 660, I think it was called, right? No, not Uni. Is it Uni 660? Oh, fuck. KB ran that board. It was like a 660 layout, I think. Was it Uni 660? Not Unigo, but the other one. It was like a polycard board. It's like a clue board layout. Has a macro column on the left side. I built one. Uni 660. I built one, I'm pretty sure. It was like polycard with a blast plate, and that one used the Logitech receiver stuff. And it worked perfectly. No issues. QMK, all good. It was great. I was like, wow, can we have more of these? Because they just work. I was just like, okay. Why bother with all these Bluetooth things when we can just get this Logitech style going and it works? I mean, sure, you can't lose your dongle, but it works. I don't know. I figured since a lot of people for a while were like, oh my god, we can't use Bluetooth in QMK because they gotta use ZMK, right? Because of the whole like Bluetooth licensing thing. And I was like, there's this one board that did work. Why can't we just do that? It was a good solution. I mean, it did rely on, like, you know, you had to like install like 2 AA batteries if I recall correctly on the board. It had like a slot for AA batteries for it, which is fine, I guess. And it had a switch, but it worked. I had no issues programming it. I didn't have any latency issues when I tried it, but maybe other people might have had. I don't know. Yeah, they could just sell it as a dongle accessory. Yeah. That was my thought too. A little cylinder to contain chip and batteries with Type-C plug, GG. Something like that, I don't know. Just a thought. I remember seeing it and I was like, is this the future of keyboards? Like wireless with dongle, kind of like Logitech style? And maybe once people figure out there's a whole like Bluetooth thing, which people have, like ZMK and Bluetooth connectivity does work, by the way. Like the Daji Seiseto like implemented that basically with ZMK. You know, don't have to go around that whole Bluetooth issue. At least for one option. I mean, Bluetooth is fine though, if you can make it work reliably. I'll research this further. Sounds great. Do those not already exist? I want to make one for a fun project, but I think it already exists. You mean, I mean, they exist. That's why they got implemented it like that, if I recall. Like it was like I wanted to do Bluetooth, but this doesn't work with QMK the way I want it to, so they did that instead because it works with VIA basically. Because if you can do QMK on that style, you can also use like VIA VIA or whatever. So. Could work with the Logi app. Oh, true. Yeah. I don't know how that works specifically because I've never looked into it. But I imagine you probably could like do like a custom device, right, through the app. That would be neat. Would certainly be neat. Hey, do you go to the Reese New York City meetup? I did not. I wanted to go. I had a ticket, but I got the spicy flu, and so out of responsibility, I had to cancel. Too risky. Well, not for me, for other people. So, yeah. So I just passed along my ticket to somebody else. Hazmat suit would have worked. Yeah. I mean, but who wants to be standing in a hazmat suit in a very crowded place? Super sweaty. As spicy food? What is this? What is this antagonism against spicy food? I don't mind spicy food. I said I got spicy flu though. I don't mind spicy food that much. I can't handle like too much of it, but I like it. I don't mind it, but my stomach and toilet will mind it. Oh, true. Yeah, next day is always a concern to have. Valid concern to have. It's not via level strength, but it's going now since the board could still be configured with via wire directly. I see. Well, so the way they just did it, the Uni 660 was just put the controller at the dongle. You put the Atmega at the dongle. So the dongle has your QMK living in it, and then all the board does, the keyboard, is send key codes. That's it. Alright, so let's see the positioning for this. So I believe this goes here, so I believe it should go here. Like that. And then this goes here, so this goes here. Okay, good. DM you some reset info? Okay. I think the top macro, okay. Alright, I'll do that. Let's see. It's either this. I made a mistake the other day. I had spicy skewers and it was so salty and strong at YOLO and I had boba milk tea afterwards. Oh boy. And you're lactose intolerant. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. That is problematic. If the reset button is missing, yes, this reset button is indeed missing. And yes, this is an RP2040 board, by the way, which is kind of cool. You said the top macro button. Top macro button is this one, right? DD, I don't think this is programmed as a reset actually, because this actually is F1. And I don't have a reset button. It's okay, it's not a big deal. I'll figure it out. Dang, oh well, yeah, it's okay. Alright, let's put this on. JLC moment. JLC proto moment. Oh, bummer. No reset pins? It has pads, but reset works differently on the chip for RP 2040. I can check how to short it. Or if someone can just tell me, that would be great. But I can look it up. I wouldn't know anything about that. Me neither. So high five. Well, I only know it is different because that's what it said. The only thing I know about PCBs is that they exist and they work. Yeah, exactly. Gotta do the rain dance. True. Ooh, these switches are so pretty. I really like these switches. If it outputs characters and RGB works, then it's good enough? Fair. You know what's funny though? So people are saying that, and being a Topper PCB person is like the most ironic thing. Cause not too many Topper things with RGB. Although hey, when's our HHKB with RGB side cutouts coming, huh? Like duck style, like duck, you know, like duck, like Korea duck keyboards style RGB on the sides. That, but on an HHKB. Obviously, I guess it would be, I don't know, it would be interesting. Alright, let's test our stabs. Who's saying it isn't already being prototyped? Let's go. That's exciting. I guess I'll just use this as a 2U. Side here. All right, 2 stabs, and they're also like the smallest kind you can have on a PCB, which is great. 2U and 225. Super convenient. That's definitely one of the best parts about having small layout boards. I bought 4 sets in the last week's time to become a wallet hermit. Oh wait, time to become a wallet hermit. Oh, what do you buy? Oh, Mr. James, hello. We have the whole crowd here. A lot of the designers today out here in the chat. One use spacebar is bog. I mean, I guess that's fine as long as you can hit it dead center. Sorta. I mean, that said, I mean, you can use 2U without a stab and it works fine as long as you hit it relatively center. The reason like 2U backspace without a stab sucks is because a lot of people don't hit it in the center. But for like a thumb key, like a spacebar space key, seems to work fine without a stab. Diego, how are you feeling? Sounding a bit congested? Yeah, I mean, definitely a bit, I am not 100%. But better. Better. DC is 9009, Tokyo Nights for cheap, GMK Penumbra, and Honeywell. Ooh, nice. Just to use the alphas for it to get solarized? Okay, that's actually a pretty fair call. I mean, to be honest with you, Pogert, Honeywell is a nice set, so... Which one do you get? Which version of Honeywell? Honeywell has like 3 different versions, you know that? It has the R1, which has these light gray mods, and like a lighter red, like it's like, I think it's like P3 red. And then they changed the red. And then they changed from text icon to text only, I think. Got the new Honeywell in today now with text icon mods. That's the best. I think the first version of Honeywell, which is the one with, excuse me, with text icons, and you know the light gray and like kind of vibrant lighter red, is the best version of Honeywell, in my opinion, at least for GMK. I mean, obviously, if you get like SA Round 5 or whatever, like the SA version of Honeywell, which is like what the actual Honeywell colorway kind of eventually inspired for MX style, that is the best one aesthetic wise, I think. But for GMK, I do think that one's the neatest. Do you have a favorite layout? Oh yeah, for sure. I use 60% on TKLs the most extensively, but I use pretty much anything above 60% most, like pretty much all the time. And then smaller than 60s, honestly, I've tried a few and can use them. I'm just not as efficient, that's all. Hence my, not aversion, I'll just call it decreased usage for like, you know, 40s or 50s or whatever layout you want. I'm gonna put some toothpick mod in these. Whoop! Shoot! Just dropped a bunch of keycaps. Whoopsie. Surprise drop test. What's your favorite artisan maker at the moment? Ooh, that's a tough one. I like a lot of different artisan makers. I would say like at the moment, there's some good ones. I mean, like I really like Prime Caps' work, Hello Caps. Rubber Hose really good these days. Booper, Omniclectic's also very good. Yeah, there's a lot of makers I like. I'm pretty open about supporting different makers and just checking out their work, even though sometimes they extend a little further from my comfort zone. But I mean, I guess that's the whole point of art, I think. You have your own preferences and you end up exploring a bit more beyond that too, and yeah. Fan of Sudoku, a simplex for just the sheer usefulness of their artisans. I actually don't know them. For some reason I was imagining the toothpick going in horizontally, not vertically, never looked into it. Yeah, no, you're just wedging in a piece of toothpick in between the clips of the stabs. Just to basically, oops, well that fell off, great. Just to make sure that it, you know, basically sits in between. Should probably do this one like this. All right. Let's solder the board, which is already, it's pretty quick. Asimplex dust spacebars have various sizes and odd mods for various profiles, all in nifty resin color blends. Oh, that's pretty nice. That is pretty useful. Especially like if you're missing a key of a certain size and color. Good to use something like that to fill in. When Keeps artisans have taken my entire wallet over. Ooh. Everyone has their favorite makers, and I personally tell people like go explore what you like, because at the end of the day, some sculpts, some keys just call out to you, and some just don't. You know? Oh, speaking of wind keys, they're here. Alright, let's just get this soldering done really quickly. Turn on the noise filter in case you think it sounds kind of weird. That's why. Anyway, I think as of late I tried not to delve too deeply into making a very mechanical way of going through all the sponsors, but I do have sponsors that support the channel, so I do highly suggest you guys to check them all out. I do have a website called lightningkeywords.com, and there is a sponsor segment there, like a page that shows all the sponsors that support the channel, along with information about discount codes or affiliate links that you can click on to support. If you do exclamation gear, there's also information about all the gear I use, and there's affiliate links for all that kind of stuff. You know, if you're looking into like maybe purchasing a camera or equipment for your streaming or whatever, I do list all the stuff that I use. If you have questions, you can always feel free to ask. And of course, if you want to keep up with news, you can always ask too. But I do have a Discord server where I post any recent news on my sponsors news channel. But other than that, sometimes I do miss a few things here and there sometimes. So if you happen to see something that I miss, you can always feel free to share. But yeah, I'm not going to go through all of it, but do check out all the different sponsors. There are a few located in other regions. For example, we do have South out there in Belgium. And then we of course have a lot of North American based vendors. We have Agile, Can Keys, Project Keyboard, Space, Novel Keys, Omnitype, Prime Keyboards, CV Planet. And they all serve different needs. Kinetic Labs. You know, they have swag, deskpad, switches, lube, you name it. Accessories, carrying bags. So check out the different inventories. I'm sure a lot of y'all have already heard of most of them. But if you haven't, maybe today's the day you can go and check out their catalog if you're located in the regions that they serve. And also, of course, they do ship worldwide, albeit they can be a bit expensive if they only use certain, you know, international priority kind of shipments. But for example, you might be thinking, hey, you want to order a deskpad or some switches from Agile? They actually ship to US for very cheap because they use a US proxy for that. So it's about as cheap as it would be if you were in Canada and they are located in Toronto. But I would also like to thank DD and the folks over at Can Keys, Upas, Anna, and all the others who's helped support in the background for sending out the board, of course, giving it a chance to see my hands at building it. Even though I certainly am not the most avid small form factor enthusiast out there. I certainly am not. I can use them. I can admire them. And I can recommend them for those of you who might enjoy a layout like this. That said, don't ask me too much about use purpose and how to bind function layers. That is something that you need to explore for yourself, because everybody has their own ways of doing that. A lot of recommendations will come in with using QMK and learning how to use different ways of programming your keys and function layers so that you have an efficient way of, you know, maybe putting numbers in or hitting function keys like FRO keys or other macros even. That said, small form factor keyboards are cute, in my opinion. But I have to admit, my skill at using them is quite low. I do own a few though. I have a TMO50, which is, well, really types like a 60. Not quite a sub 60 as much. I do have an Equinox XL and an Equinox regular as well. I did used to have some Ortho, but ended up not using it as much, so I ended up passing it forward. Had a Planck with a wooden case with DSA HANA for a long time. It's beautiful, but then I stopped using it, so it had to move on. You can ask DD for a good key map. Indeed, you can. You indeed can. Indeed can. I'll shut up. Alright. So that's done. So let's just test this out before we put it inside of the case. Oh, what's up, pairs? Alright. Oh no, this key is not programmed as space, and I am absolutely... I'm shocked. This is not a space key. Uh-oh. I am not a left spacebar user. Wait, we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's open up the case and put this in. Screwdriver for this is gonna be a hex M2.5. Yeah, it's not showing up on Vial for some reason. Which... Oh, yeah, I'm missing a screw. If someone can show me how to reset the PCB without having a reset button, that would be quite great. Alright, so gaskets. For an RP40 thingy. Microcontroller. RP40 microcontroller. Alright. Let's actually install these small guys. Actually, I'll leave it for now. Let's do the gaskets first. Didn't work after reflashing. I did not reflash it yet. Mostly because I haven't gotten access to the flashing part. As in, this does not have a reset button. I just need to look at the... Or actually, well... Who made the PCB? Well... I don't know how it's routed, but all I need to know is how to hit the reset on this, and I'll be good. Yeah. Checking if boot magic is enabled, that'll be good. I thought they were by default. Nowadays, but maybe they aren't. Well, I actually am wondering if it has a reset programmed on our layer key. So if it does, I'll just tap on all of them until reset shows up. If it does. Actually, let's try that. Well, let's try if boot magic works. Boot magic would normally be top left key, if it's supposed to be the 0, 0 of the cluster. Ah ha ha, there it is. No, I don't want to do anything with that. Okay, RPI drive is here. Look at that file. Slash keyboard. Copy that in. Woo, bright. Boom, it showed up. Oh, thank you. All right. I will map this. Okay. So let me show you what VIA looks like right now. There it is. Let's see. Escape tab. I don't want to hit the reset by accident, so I'm just gonna program it to F1 for now. That's fine. The rest is okay. Alt. I guess GUI and Alt. And then for keys, I want to do oh my god, I don't know where things are. There's space FN on this. Well, actually, I'll just leave it as space. I'll just leave it as space. Right alt. Right GUI is fine. Oh, well, actually, I don't have a... Do I need a tab key right now? You know what? I'm gonna put escape here, and I'm gonna put tab here, and I'm gonna put left control here, because I'm used to that. That's fine. Yeah, this is okay. No pipe for now. It would be in the layer, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it. And goodness gracious, it's very, very bright. Disable. Bye-bye. Sorry. Actually, let's just do rainbow. No. Breathing. Direct control. Brightness down and turn the speed down to like a lot. Okay, that works for now. Actually, wait, what is gradient up down? Let's speed up. Oh, I see. Cycle all. Just turn the speed down. That's good. All right, cool. Okay. All right, cool. All right, that works. Let's grab a screwdriver and put these daughterboard screws in. Yeah, that was glad that was easy enough. Yeah, so it's not my first time dealing with the the drag and drop ones, and yeah, good thing for boot magic being there. I think the matrix boards are the same with the drag and drop flash storage thingy. And I believe a few other boards I've tried have the same. Now if I prefer the HKB or when keyless for this, I do like the look of the HHKB better for this, but maybe when key, I don't know, it's kind of similar to me. Same. Finally caught the stream, Mr. Hey Conan. How's it going? Good to see you. Indeed. Finally caught the stream. How are you? What are you typing on today, sir? IBM? Typing on HKB hybrid? Oh, so lovely. I love HKB. I'm missing one of the long screws, but I don't think it's a big deal. I think the compression should be more than enough with these 7 screws. Alrighty. Cool. So why no 3.3 on HKB? I thought about that too, actually. I was like, huh, why is there no 3.3 on this? Maybe it's about a placement of the space keys, but I don't know. I was also like, would be neat to have 3.3, even if I sacrifice an extra key here, with the blockers. But it would be kind of a why not? Is it actually proper HKB blockers? No, I guess they're the same size, right? On the left and right. They don't want to switch cheese to plate. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see that the Win keyless is 3.3, which looks pretty nice. Just received my heavy grail from Norbauer. Ooh, congrats. Very nice. So what's up with the build? Building it for a customer or for yourself? I am building it as kind of like a review unit on behalf of a designer. This is by DD-decline, who is in the chat. They designed this and are currently having it on group buy through Canon Keys. So I'm basically just building like a review prototype unit. Yeah, so I don't get to keep this. I actually will return this. But yeah, I get to check out boards that people design. Is that Scuff? I don't know, actually. Not Scuff. Similar-ish. Oh, I guess it is a little smaller than Scuff. Okay, so what keycaps do we want on this, huh? I'm not gonna put stems only, so let's figure out what keycaps to use. Let's see, white keycap. I mean, white keyboard. Let me think. I do have a few sets out here. Handerbite. Not quite feeling hander bite. I actually don't like how hander bite would go on the white. It's not my thing. Got Firefly? I don't have Firefly, no. Thoughts on the weight? You mean how heavy the board is? This is perfect for a 40% or, you know, similar layout. I would not want a heavy small form factor board. This is fine. This is heavy enough. This is maybe like, I don't know, is it like 1.5 pounds? Not even. I don't know how much is this. Yeah, it's probably like a little over a pound, right? It's not heavy, but it's also not light. It's heavy enough, I think. I can weigh it. I can bring a scale. Hyperfuse R2 would be goated on this. Ooh, yeah. But one thing I'm not sure about is Hyperfuse R2 doesn't have the correct space keys for it. What color are Hyperfuse keys anyway? Who's your most unused key set? Alright, deal. Let me look at one of my key sets. I mean, my most unused key set is gonna be a key set that's currently not on a keyboard. That I think is fine to use on this, so let me see. I mean, I actually don't use minimal like almost at all these days because I just prefer to use other things over minimal. But we can go minimal, which is kind of boring. That is compatible with this. I also do have Frost Witch, which I haven't used as much lately. Hold on. That's no, I don't have that yet. I do have Kuroshiro. Yeah, I do have Kuroshiro. Umka, it's already here. Umka is already on my Jubi over here, so I'll have to like take it off and put it over here. Excuse me. I have like beige stuff, of course. A lot of that. A whole lot of that. 2 and 2.25, right? Wow, I do have some SA stuff, I guess, but it's a bit of a hassle to go get. I want to hear SA. I do have Olivia R1. That I don't think I have put on the board right now. And I also have Mute. Wait, I don't think Muted came with spacebars that are the right color. Yeah, don't think so. Space Cadet, and I think that's it. I mean, that's for some of them. Do we have an NYC meet coming up? There was just an NYC meet. It was a small meetup. It was like 75 people or so. It was kind of small. But it just happened this past week, and I didn't go because I was sick, and so I had to call it off. All right. So nobody has claimed, and I'm not sure. So. Is that GMK Umka? Yes, this is GMK Umka. Yes, this is GMK Umka. Alright. Assume you were in Cali? No, I'm in New York City. Let's do a quick poll here. Key set. Minimal. What did I say? Olivia. Frostwitch. Kuroshiro. Oh, and then I have a bunch of the nice PVT sets that I've been sent as well. I don't think I have Noel, actually. which was one that I was thinking about for a bit. We do have nice PBT Morse code. We do have Shinbun. Oh, that's a nice set. That's a nice set. Oh, I'm kind of feeling nice PBT Shinbun. Ooh, that's a nice set. I think I'm gonna go get that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get that. Alright. I'll be right back. BRB. Alright, we are back. Try this out. With nice PBT Shinbun. Shinbun means newspaper. And this is a set that Kaneki released with nice PBT. And it is very nice. Because I really dig the theme of this set. I don't know about novelties, if they all fit the right size and whatnot, but we'll see. Let's put the alphas on first. It's a little bit more on the, you know, off-white, creamy kind of tone, but I like this set, so let's just try it out. Oh wait, I think it goes all the way to P, so... Might not be the best fit, but I just kind of feel like putting it on, so... We'll see once it's all on. I think it's because the switches also kind of make it feel a little... It's a little creamy, poppy, marbly, if you ask me. I see how it is. Okay. Okay, Mason. Just kidding, I know that's you, Paris. Is it Thaki, though? More nicotine? Maybe, yeah. Alright, let me... Remind me of the size of these mods. That looks like a 175 over there. Mm-hmm. 125, right? Okay. Let's see, so I have a 175 here. Oh, 1U. Oh, nice. And then I have a 175 backspace. Right? Wait. Okay. Is that 175 view? Backspace? Hold on. Well, let's look at the bottom row first. So I think this should be 2U. And this is also 2U, I think. This is 225. That's 225. And then I get... Because I get these guys here. And then I can get 2 alt keys there. 1.5U enter. Is the right profile? Yeah. 1.25U control or whatever size. Just use a bottom row key, I think. I think I have all the compatibles natively. Right? I don't think I do. Don't think I do. YouTubers say soldering is now useless and that in the near future all customs will be wireless. Oh, I don't know about that though. I don't know about that. Don't agree with it. Is this my 175? Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's kind of a cool keycap, to be honest. I also do have a escape of the right. What profile is this? Ooh. Oh, that looks nice. Perfect. Alright. Let's put some artisans. Put one of these guys. Kind of fits in. Kind of feel like putting our boy Anakin. And then maybe I'll put our Sodi Farina. Oop, is that too big? And I feel like this one's a little alien. There we go. What's the argument against a wireless board, BT aside? Not much to argue against it, I would say. I mean, it's mostly implementation. And yeah, I mean, programmability, I guess. I mean, again, another implementation thing. Ooh, look at that. That shit's bright, my friends. Right there. Oh my god, I'll also go and zoom in real fast. Lighting speed. All right. Let's try this out. Typing test. Yes, I was muted. My bad. So again, so we have DD-40 today in this HKB style layout. It also is currently built with Gateron Mizu linear switches with an aluminum plate. The mounting method is a gasket. Can you not? Anyway, so I live next to this. Are they fighting? Anyway, okay. Might have to go out if they do. Anyway, yeah, first floor problems. Yeah. I live close to the street. My window faces the street, and it is a first floor kind of thing. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, aluminum plate, Gateron, Mizu linears, Lube with 205, kind of lightly, I think. And this is nice PBT Shinbun for the key set. And again, as I said, mounting is a gasket, isolation gasket with pour-on pads, I think. And yeah. All right, let's give it a shot. Them double parkers, yeah, that's pretty much exactly what's happening. All right, here we go. Hollow a little. I think it's picked up by the mic a little bit more. But yeah, it does have a little bit of resonance, which might be just because of the shape of the case. But it feels good. It's pretty standard of what I kind of have felt over time with like gasket mounted boards like this, and also like these small tabs kind of help. So I do think it feels pretty soft, at least as far as typing experience is concerned. Way higher pitch than I have expected to sound. Yeah, maybe that's just the switch, though. It has a bit of clay pot to it. Oh my. Force brake would probably save it. Oh yeah, force brake mod is when you put a little bit of like tape in between the two pieces of the case, right? It does feel and sound like a keyboard, and it types like a keyboard. It's a keyboard! Anyway, I'll go through the mods, and we can talk more about the board. Alright. This Ryzen has a few clearance issues. And that's what it sounds like. But yeah, I do think even just a teeny bit of any kind of damping material inside would probably kill that resonance right away, because it is a very small amount of it. It is definitely a bit harder to tell, like, not through a mic probably. You can definitely hear it on, I think, maybe like spacebar keys a little bit more, and then maybe this backspace key a little bit more, maybe so the bigger keys. But the rest of it doesn't have that resonant sound. So yeah, I do think that the bigger keys kind of exacerbate a little bit of the resonance. So yeah, I would like the resonance more if the switches themselves had a lower pitch sound. Yeah, it could also be another switch kind of thing, where you, like, if you just change the switch, that would probably... Actually, I'm also thinking that if you use a different plate, that might kill the resonance right away too, like, if you use a non-metallic plate. So, at least that's my take on it. I mean, metallic plates and certain combinations of switches just kind of exacerbate a little bit more. So using a non-metallic plate, like even FR4 would probably... I mean, well, FR4. Yeah, but with like at least like non-alu, non-steel, non-brass kind of plates would probably help. But yeah, they do have carbon fiber, POM, and FR4 available in the group buy, so you do have options, and the plates are not expensive either, so you do have a lot of options. Yeah. All right. I would love to try carbon fiber on this. I do think carbon fiber would be kind of neat. Carbon fiber and a tactile on this would be kind of nice. With the I think so. I actually tend to think that resonance boards with something like carbon fiber and a tactile switch, something that kind of has a lot of sound to it, tends to shine a little bit more, because the resonance kind of gets masked by the sound of the plate and the switch. I think that would be the move for something like it. It's like, let's say you just don't want to put anything else in there, like you don't want to put any kind of filler or anything like that, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do a switch and plate combo that just kind of completely change how it sounds from the way it sounds like right now. So yeah, carbon fiber with a tactile, like MX Browns or Pewters or something. That would be kind of nice. I think that would be really nice. Yeah. I think that's what I would do. Although, I mean, I've tried, like, I remember, I don't know if, I mean, I guess mod amp switches are not very popular anymore, and also they're kind of not very accessible. But I remember trying, like, carbon fiber and mod amps, and those are pretty nice. I mean, they went well together when I tried it, but I don't know about every single board scenario. Yeah. It's a nice board. I do think the layout is totally fine to use. The only thing I do struggle with is using numero. Like I do have to use like space FN and then use numero here, which is okay. And then obviously there's like the punctuation, which I would just map to. How would I map it actually? Maybe I would put the punctuation marks here, like the bracket keys over here and here. And then I'll do arrow keys like that. Like HHKB style. And then like space FN2 for F row keys maybe. Yeah. Brackets are great on shift keys. Oh, interesting. With mod tab. Oh, okay. I guess that works too. I haven't experimented too much with layouts. I try to keep it on my thumbs for the FN stuff, but also the pinkies work too though. So I could put FNs on my pinkies. Yeah. Can you share the mapping? The default mapping is pretty... Right now, there's nothing on it. As far as the layers are concerned. So, like, if I did a custom mapping for this... I would probably put... space FN here, like space FN1 and space FN2 or something like this here on these two keys. And then on the function layers, yeah, I would put my numero stuff. I would actually shift on the numero stuff so that I could have some numbers and then arrows as well. I like having my HHKB style arrows. So I'll put my HHKB style arrows in this diamond over here and my navigation keys over here because I'm so used to HHKB style. I would just shift some of these numbers over here or something. And then I actually think that because now I have F row keys on the left side, I would probably put F row keys like, put like F1, you know, F2. What is that? What the heck is that? What the hell was that? You guys hear that? What the hell was that? Was that the bot? Did I break it? GLaDOS is having a field day today. Yeah. That was very creepy. I think GLaDOS actually becoming sentient, like AI GLaDOS on this TTS bot becoming sentient and probably going to cause problems. Anyway, all right. That was really weird. Anyway, and then yeah, so put F row keys here, and then put some extra F row keys here. And then space FN2, I would probably put, now that space FN2 is, like, now that FN2 is clear, I would put some other random stuff for here, like, you know, like maybe media keys or media keys here, something like that. I already have nav keys here. I would put brackets. Maybe I could put brackets on my Z and X or A and S or something. I don't know. But I would put brackets somewhere around here. I think all I'm missing from this layout is brackets and quotation mark, which is pretty easy as long as I have access to the shift key. It's nice to have the 3 bottom row punctuation marks. That's very nice. Pipe key is also not a key that I use that frequently, so I can probably put my map pipe key somewhere around here. Delete is also pretty easy to map. Maybe put delete here, maybe put delete somewhere else. That's fine. Actually, I could even put the tilde over here as well. So yeah, lots of ways to map this. But that's how I would go about it personally. Even 8-Ball is warning us. Good night, Soren. Take it easy. That was the Ghost of Christmas Past. Oh my god, that was scary as fuck. Oh my goodness. Geeks don't panic is such a lie. Geeks do panic. I'm a geek. Do brackets and quotations on FJ because these are the home keys and super easy to access. Oh, that works too. I mean, it's also very easy to do left and right when you think of FJ as your home row keys for FJ. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good suggestion for brackets. because you can just do space, shift, you know, bracket or whatever, right? So that's pretty nifty. Yeah, actually that's pretty good. Or like curly braces, right? So I do like that suggestion. I'm from the future where things are different. Oh no. Have we been eradicated with disasters? Anyway, all right. Maybe I'll actually do one more typing test here, just the weight sounds right now, and we'll probably call it a day. All right. Here you go. Ah. So that's the weight sounds. So yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Is it me, or is the LED streams doesn't look that smooth, or is it cam FPS? Probably related to 60 frames per second thing. I mean, any multiple division of 30, or I mean 60 is gonna do that. So yeah, it definitely is probably related to frames per second here too. I mean, it does look, I mean, okay, so if I look at it in person, I can definitely see the dots, like as in like I can still see the individual light sources. And also right now the LEDs are not the brightest, as in I haven't set it to the brightest, so I can set it really, really bright. If you set it really bright like this, it's gonna look solid, but it's very bright. Just so you know, I personally would set it somewhere around here, maybe here. And that's already plenty bright. Personally, I would probably turn this off pretty soon. Like, I'm just gonna turn it off. Better. But yeah, you can use yeah, you can use different settings. You could always just do solid colors as well. You know, like so yeah. There's many different things that you can do with this, but yeah. Yeah, you can definitely see some of the hotspots if you look at it directly, but the camera is also not helping. Is what I would say. I do see the hotspots if you are looking at it directly, but yeah, again, you probably won't be all the time, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. The LEDs are pretty close to each other, so yeah. Do you record at 4K 60 FPS? No. So the stream resolution is, yeah. So the stream resolution is at 4K and 30 FPS, and then it's downscaled to 1080p because Twitch doesn't take more than, I mean, I think you can do like 1440 maybe, but I actually don't know if right now I have it set for that. I actually don't know what you guys have the options on the player, but 1080p is normally what Twitch will take as an output, and normally it's a downscale from whatever. You always have a slightly higher resolution on your native, because that depends on your display too. My display is actually 1440p, so that's my output resolution technically on the canvas of OBS. But then that's scaled down to 1080p if 1080p is the output for Twitch. So yeah, I use a 27-inch monitor, so 1440p is the native for me. But the recording itself, like for not the recording, my bad, but the capability of the HDMI up here is up to 4K 30 FPS. Yeah, it can't do 40K 60. Can't do that. Also, if you did 40, like if you did 60 FPS, the problem is lighting too. You need a ton of light because of the 2x rule, right? So you need to yeah, you need to change the shutter speed to like 1/120, and so that essentially cuts down a ton of your light. So there's that. So yeah, several things to be concerned about. Yeah. Anyway, Monokuromu, nice build. I'm out of here. Have a good night date. Thank you. Any new artisan pickups, Mr. Lightning? Yeah, I have a few if you want. I can show a few. Although some of them got kind of disorganized here. Is that Shinbun? Yes, this is Shinbun. It is indeed nice PVT Shinbun. So this is what the board looks like up here. This is the DD-40 with nice PVT Shinbun. Indeed. Looks nice, right? That's the DD logo. Looks very clean in the back. But yeah, this looks really cool. It's a nice set. I really like this set. It's like kind of, you know, off-white. Slightly more on the warmer tone. It's a pretty sweet. Pretty sweet set. Goes well with white actually. But yeah, this is what the board looks like. It has a very intentional seam on the side, as you can see. Nice and deep. Very deep seam here. And it connects here to the USB port in the back. I think that's a very nice design. Yeah, it looks good. I think it looks clean. It's still like a wedge, but it's very cleanly done. And yeah, makes it kind of gives you a bit of that seamless sort of look. I know that screw over there is missing. Has these longer silicone feet here. Rubber feet, my bad. And yeah, has a light bar on the side. Yeah, USB's white. Yeah, it's very nicely done. Look at how nice and flush that looks here. I don't know why the the LED settings reset each time I plug it in, but yeah. Very bright LEDs, as you can see. They're cycling through really rapidly there. But yeah, very nice. You have to save on Vial UI to... Oh, my bad. Maybe I didn't do that. Oops. I thought I did. I thought I clicked on it, but maybe I missed it. Mega sticker haul. Thank you, Diego. Best streamer. Oh, no problem. I'm glad you got it with no issues. Oh, I'm not sure if Windkeeps is still here. I saw the comment that they wanted to see minimal on this. So I can show you. But it should be a nice clean look. Let's see. LVRB. So I'll just kind of show like half of it with minimal, just so that you can get the idea of what it looks like. Because I don't think I have the bars right here on me. Or I guess at least just the alpha section here. I'll put the minimal on it. So you can get the idea of what minimal might look like. It would look very clean though, that's for sure. So this is kind of like what minimal would look like. I don't have the obscure kit, I think, so I think that might not work. I actually don't, yeah, I don't think I have it. The obscure kit for like 40s and whatnot. But just to give you an idea, if wind keeps still here, that's what minimal looks against the white. You can kind of ignore the other part here, but that's what minimal is against the white. Super clean. I'm sure that it would look even cleaner with the modifiers, with the correct ones, like 1.75 here, and you know, everything else. That minimal against the white case looks really clean and minimal. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, right? But yeah, this would also look very nice. So just to kind of give you an idea. Garlic, hello. How's it going? How's life? What's cooking? Is GMK bleached whiter than minimal? Yeah, it is. So minimal uses the WS1 white color from the standard GMK color catalog, and bleach uses WS2, which is a decent bit cooler of a white, and that essentially will make it a bit bluer, like in terms of like color temperature. So you would yeah, you would get a bit of a cooler toned setup. It is a very cool tone white for bleached. Bleach is paper white like? Yeah, I personally think I like minimal styles white more. Like this white. So slightly warmer and not as kind of, I don't know, artificial looking sort of, I guess. Hard to explain. It's just too white. Like the other one, the bleached one, I don't like it personally, so I never got bleached. Yeah, it is a bit creamy against E-white to have the WS1, because the E-white colors tend to be on the cooler side on the white scale, on the temperature side of things. How do you avoid pollen allergy? Just take second gen antihistamines. So just take the non-drowsy Claritin or whatever. Yeah, just take Claritin, dude. Allergies, don't try to avoid them by supposedly powering through them. Just take anti-allergy. Just take allergy meds. If it hits you, you just gotta take allergy meds. No other way around it. Is that nice PBT Shinbun? Yes, it is, Mr. Og Dog. Zyrtec never works 2 years in a row. I've been using I use Claritin, but I mean everyone has like their meds that works for them. So oh no, Windkeeps missed it. Literally. I put minimal out just to show you what it looks like against the case. So you just take them daily? Well, I don't get allergies that badly. But this is what minimal looks against the white case. I know there is a plastic cover right now, but It is a pretty good match. Maybe slightly on the creamier side for minimal. But yeah, I don't have all the modifiers though in keeps. Like I don't have the 1.75 and all this stuff. So I don't have the perfect match up for this board. But you can kind of imagine it looks very clean. As somebody said, very minimal and clean. Yeah. The allergy shots, definitely not cheap though. There's ways around it. Yep, yeah, antihistamines, the way to do it. I have to take some D for my allergies, Allegra D that is. Nice. Allegra D if it works, and then it works for you. That helped, thanks. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, that's good. All right, that's all I got. I think MSA, I'm not sure if you're still here. I do have some recent pickups. Let's see, some pickups here. We have this guy here, this guy here. I picked up this Lucy recently. Got this Latrialum cap. I also picked this up. Not sure. I have this Blurvula, some level caps, and then I'm here. I remember you mentioned you've got pollen allergy. Well, that's why I was asking. Oh yeah, so I get pollen allergies only in certain places, which is kind of funny. I don't get them everywhere. I only get them in certain places. Yeah. So yeah, it kind of varies for me. I got some of these. I got this Earl here. Let's see what's new. I got this Duckfoot. That's mostly new stuff. I mean, if you haven't seen this box before, I got one of this O2 Candaboos. Yeah. Yeah, some artisans have collected recently. How does it clockwork look? Oh, you mean the one that you sent? Oh, that was in the box that I just spilled. Here. The OG Catsby looks so good. Yeah, pretty nice. That is a super rectangular keyboard. It sure is a rectangle. Yeah, clockwork right here. Can compare them. Find the key walk. Yeah. Anyway, I guess that's all I got recently. Well, I mean that's a lot actually. So I've been slowing down. Which yeah. That's it. God. Anyway, I'm on phone, so delayed a bit. Yeah, no worries. Okay. So I'm probably gonna call it here. You guys want me to rate anybody? Let me see if anybody's streaming. It's kind of early though, so let's see who's around. I don't think there's many. Oh, there's someone in keyboards here. Tedescents, I don't know them, but we can go rate Tedescents. They're building a Primus with Lumia switches. Oh, that's pretty neat. Oh wow, there is someone who streams in English and Kanto. That's kind of neat. Someone doing a daily keyboard things. I'm not sure what they're doing. They seem to be modding something. Maybe an OEM board actually. I don't know. Neat. So we can raid whomever you guys want. Oh, do you wait by chance? I do not. I can do that. I can do that. Yes. I shall weigh it. Juby sound test before you go. I think you can roll back on the. There's a VOD with a timestamp on it. posted it to the Salvin Discord, so there's no excuse. £0, 0 ounces. Zero it out again. This weighs 2 pounds. Oh, it's actually more than I thought. 2 pounds and 3 ounces, pretty good. That's basically a little over a kilogram, or just barely a kilogram actually, 986. So basically a kilo built, with keycaps and everything, with an aluminum plate. Pretty nice. So a bit lighter if you use maybe a non-metallic plate, maybe a bit denser if you use like a brass plate or something. I don't know if they even have one, but I mean, if you ever make one or something, a bit heavier than a kilo. But it's pretty good. It's actually a very nice weight. I personally think this is perfect weight for a board of this size. I think I would want it to be portable. So that's my take on it, but I know everybody has different preferences on their keyboards. Pretty hefty for a little baby board. Yeah. It's actually decently hefty. So actually, I'm not gonna use it right now, but so I'll unplug it for a bit. I'm not used to it yet. All right, friends. Probably gonna call it here. So I will see you guys on the next stream. Let's go raid Tedessence, who is building a Primus keyboard. Let's raid Tedessence. Next stream, poggers. Yeah, next stream. I will likely be building a Kohaku from Single KBD. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. I don't know all the details about the board, just like what switches and all that kind of stuff just yet, but you'll see me stream soon enough this week. I'm feeling better, so I think I will be streaming a little bit more often. I know last week was pretty disappointingly low as far as my output, but again, the good thing is I'm recovered, so yeah, you'll see me more often. So yeah, I'll catch you guys some evening this week rather. But until then, catch you guys later. Let's go send a raid message. Lightning raid. What's your favorite Thoki switch and why is it Topre? Meow, go chatting. We are gonna go spread some Topre gospel today. And yeah, well, I see an HHKB on there, so I think they do have Topre. Alright, friends. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Don't get the spicy flu like me. Cheers. Bye-bye.